specimens of the Christoros species to determine that their evolutionary path appears to be a natural process. I have not detected any traces of Anorix in the collected specimens.
Good. Maybe Anorix is not as dangerous to this planet as I thought it would be.
Or it did not have enough time to affect this species.
Either way, that's a good sign. The Anorix on Orion destroyed the entire planet. I went on that mission to investigate anomalous bursts of neutrino particles coming from that system. When I reached the planet's surface, there were Anorix crystals everywhere. It fused itself with almost everything it encountered until it reached the planet's core. At that stage, it was game over. Fortunately for Galatea, it doesn't appear as aggressive over here. At least, not yet.
Well, let's start her up.
Wow, it's bigger than I thought. It's going to be a wild ride underground.
We will not be going down that deep, but the drill is going to destabilize this valley. We won't be able to return to this location.
Fair enough. This thing is going to take a while to construct. Maybe we should go exploring in the meantime.
Negative. I am detecting several groups of enemies heading our way. We should prepare to defend as fast as possible.
Roger that. Let's wall off the area and lay down some traps before the incoming attack.
Creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight. First wave defeated. Warning, a larger attack group is incoming.
There's never a dull moment. Let's strengthen defenses around the mining drill.
Is under attack. Mining elevator construction finished.
Okay, it's time to see what this planet is hiding underneath its skin.
Ashley, you can activate the mining elevator as soon as you're ready. Remember that we won't be able to return to this location afterwards. The drill is going to collapse this area. Subterranean travel complete.
Wow, this place is so beautiful. The rock structure above us looks like a petrified sponge with intertwining holes everywhere. We're deep underground, but the sky is still visible from here.
Be careful, Ashley. We do not have any information about what could be hiding beneath the planet's surface.
We came here to track down whatever has been causing those earthquakes and neutrino bursts. I personally think that one is caused by the other. Either way, I think that we should first look around those caverns and search for traces of anything unusual.
Can you define usual in these circumstances?
You're such a smartass, Mr. Riggs. Just tell me if you detect any readings that seem out of place in this environment.
Understood. We have to gather more data about these caverns to be able to distinguish any abnormalities.
Right. Any tornado, combat abilities, including orbital bombardment and orbital laser, will not work when underground. Quite obvious when you think about it, but just what you should know, so you don't get caught off guard.
Those giant bullfrogs were fused with crystal formations, just like the Chrysaros that we encountered earlier. Wow, those critters were getting up after we'd slain them. Every time they got up, there was a bright flash of energy from the crystals on their backs. Mr. Riggs, did you detect any traces of Anorix within them?
Negative, Ashley. It appears that this is an indigenous species that evolved this way.
A lot of creatures in this biome are fused with crystal formations. There's an abundance of rich mineral deposits in these caverns, but why do these creatures attach them to their bodies?
If they can metabolize the minerals within these crystals, then they might be using them as a source of energy. Similarly to fat for most of Earth-based animals, or sugar in the case of plants.
That would make sense. However, something tells me that there's more to this.
Ashley, I have detected something unusual.
What is it?
There is an area nearby that is blocking all signals. It is like a black hole for my sensors. Nothing is coming from or through there.
That's indeed unusual. Maybe that's why we weren't able to detect the source of the earthquakes. Let's check that out. Mr. Riggs, this is Anorex. The phantom pain in my arm is back. I can feel it resonating near these crystals.
Warning! The Anorix crystals cover the walls and ceiling of the passage. They block all signals going in or out of this place. We will not be able to rift jump away from this place. This means that if I am destroyed in there, it will be final.
We should prepare the strongest gear before going in there. I'm afraid to go inside, but at the same time, it makes me angry that I lost my arm because of this thing.
Not at all creepy. Nope. Not one itty bitty little bit. At all. Whoa, what the
This
Hades?
is amazing. I've never seen a creature like this. The Anorix crystals are fused with its body.
Excuse the language, but what in the actual hell is that thing?
Danger! The creature is preparing to attack. I am rerouting maximum power to combat systems. Ashley, the creature is healing itself. We need to interrupt it, or we won't stand a chance.
That is enough. I think we've seriously wounded it. It stopped attacking us.
The creature has raised a barrier. We have to find a way to destroy it and kill this monster before it spreads the Anorix infection.
This poison is consuming my thoughts. Why did you come here? Why do you attack me?
I don't want to fight you. I came here to destroy the substance that's corrupting your world.
Your voice whispers to me just like these crystals. I don't believe you. Why do you want to get inside my head?
I mean you no harm. Let me help you. I can remove this poison from your body.
No, these crystals heal me. I wanted to destroy them, but it was a mistake. They sing a good song of love and tranquility. I feel their love for this world, and now they want to protect it from you and your kind. They will unite us all.
Ashley, I do not understand how you can communicate with this creature, but it has clearly gone insane from the Anorix. The barrier is collapsing. We can kill it as soon as it's eroded completely.
No, I don't think we have to. We can try to remove the Anorix crystals from its body when the barrier is down.
That is a huge risk, Ashley. You don't know what the creature will do, and I don't know if I can shield you from so much direct exposure to Anorix. This is a crazy idea.
The pain is unbearable. Too many voices in my head. They are eating my thoughts.
Kill it now. We do not know how long it is going to be in that state.
Just like with the last DLC. Though I recommend you try to save it.
The pain is unbearable. Too many voices in my head.
The pain! The pain!
Error! System malfunction! No! Ashley! Situation critical. Cardiac hyperarrhythmia detected. Emergency AED procedure in progress. Defibrillation in 3, 2, 1. Operator heart rate stopped. Administering intravenous cardiac stimulant treatment. Operator not responding to treatment. Heart rate stopped. Situation critical. Defibrillation in 3, 2, 1.
Not for this part.
Wake up, Ashley! Wake up, you stupid human! Defibrillation in 3, 2, 1. Operator heart rate returning. Ashley, you... I thought you were gone. You scared a robot. That was so stupid. Why did you do that?
What? What happened here? Everything hurts.
Morphine administered. The pain will go away in a moment. You removed an Anorix crystal from the creature's body, and it exploded with an unknown energy spectrum. It almost killed you.
I wanted to help that creature. It was infected by Anorix, but it looked like it was still fighting its influence. I thought we could save it. I'm sorry, Mr. Riggs. That was bad judgment.
I understand your intentions, Ashley. However, I think that this action was irrational. You didn't act like yourself. How were you even able to communicate with that creature?
I don't know. It felt like I was just talking to it. I didn't grasp that in the heat of battle. Now that I think of it, it does sound surreal.
The creature has escaped us, and it looks like it is the main carrier of the Anorix contamination.
Let's call it the Anorix worm, for a lack of better name. But yes, I think you're probably right. The Anorix bioanomalies that we first noticed appeared as a result of the worm's movement underground. And it looks like the Anorix crystals in this cave have grown around its presence.
The battle with the monster opened up a new passage underground. It looks like a traversable tunnel to a lower level of these caves. We should go there as soon as possible.
I agree, but we can't leave all of these Anorix crystals here. It's too risky.
Understood, Ashley. I will leave a timed explosive behind us. It will shatter the crystals and collapse the cave.
Okay, that should do the trick. Let's proceed to the lower levels of the cavern system.
New technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Research completed. Ashley, we've reached a lower level of the cavern system. This is as deep as this tunnel can take us.
This place is amazing. We've been walking down for a bit, but I can still see glimpses of the sky in some places through the sponge-like ceiling structure.
Remember that the ground level above us is not even. Some of the crevices on the surface were a few hundred meters deep, so even though we've traveled deep underground, the ceiling above us might be just a few meters thick in some places.
Okay, so where do we go from here? This looks like a dead end.
First, we should build an outpost on this level and use it as a forward base of operations. These limestone walls are relatively soft. I can dig through them with my drilling tools. We could even blow them up with explosives. Try digging in any direction, and I will scan the area in search of a good building location.
Nah, I prefer blowing stuff up. Open sesame.
Fascinating. This place must be the remains of a primal coral reef. I kind of feel bad just drilling through it.
This ancient seabed stretches for hundreds of kilometers. Our presence is negligible.
You're right. Let's focus on tracking down the Anorix worm.
Good news, Ashley. I found a few locations that should be good to set up an outpost.
Excellent. Let's try digging our way to the closest one.
creatures is moving in from all directions.
Where are they coming from?
What else
They
isn't
stand from the
new
ceilings.
on this
They are everywhere, Ashley.
H-hole of a planet?
Threat eliminated.
That was intense. It's going to be much harder to predict enemy attacks in this biome. They can literally crawl out from anywhere.
There is plenty of resources and open space around this location. This is a good spot to set up an outpost.
under attack.
Energy emission in progress. Something is happening near our position. We should check that location.
Thank you for trying to help me, creature. A gift for your kindness.
I heard it, Mr. Riggs. I heard the creature in my head.
How? I did not detect any incoming signals.
I don't know how it reached me, but it thanked me for trying to help it. That's so encouraging. Maybe we can still save it.
Nonsense. You practically died trying to save that creature, and you only destroyed a small piece of Anorix on its body. Even if it was not a hallucination and it did speak to you, I would not expect it to be able to cure itself. This is only wishful thinking.
Maybe. We'll have to see that when we find it. Either way, it said something about a gift, and you said you detected an energy emission. Let's check what that was.
Well, that's it for this part, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And next part, we will set up the outpost and go deeper into the dark depths of Galatea's Hades. Who knows what lurks down below in the shadows? Reaper 7GL out.